Hey, I'm Johnny Ference with Singular Agronomics, and we're here today to do a series a little bit more about soil microbes. So we're here to finish up the series on soil microbes. I mean, we talked about fungus, we talked about bacteria, we talked about stuff on the market and things to try within an operation. Now, one thing to kind of round this out, and I just don't want it to be overlooked, okay, is how compost and or manure can be that source of a biological as well. There is a lot to think about there. I'm not sure where I heard this, but there was a time when somebody told me that 25% of a manure is a biological. So I sat there to myself and I said, well, that's very interesting. That's really, really high. But with the same token, just say a 10-ton application of manure, that gets you to 20,000 pounds, and we'll just say 10%, okay? Half of what they said, 10%. Okay, so 10% of 20,000 pounds is 2,000 pounds of biology. With that being said, there is precautions with manure. I 100% respect that. You gotta look at salt loads. You gotta see, does your soil need that amount of nutrients too? I mean, if your soil is healthy, it's cycling, adding manure could be a detriment. So this is for those situations, those lower yielding fields. How do we make sure, or maybe the most cost-effective way to help boost those numbers? And that's why I really like composted ruminant manure, or even just composted manure in general, because what it's really gonna help with is it's gonna bring in microbes with it as well. Now, with that being said, we're talking about soil microbes. I just went on a rant about compost, but with that, it's going back, number one, making sure everything's balanced, okay? Keeping bacteria, fungal, protozoa, nematodes in check, making sure we have that system in place and have that cycle in place to get us the best ROI. We want to utilize our total digestible nutrients that we have in these soils, but if our soils aren't breathing and our soils aren't cycling and we don't have help from microbiology, it's going to be very hard to achieve. So thanks for joining this series on microorganisms. We talked about the good, we talked about how to utilize good biology to help bring down the bad, products on the marketplace, and even utilizing compost. Thank you so much for joining us. Please subscribe to YouTube, TikTok, see us on Facebook, Singular Agronomics Podcast. We love to share information, and we'd love to see you there.
Guys, thanks for watching the content so far. If you would like to see more, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We've got all the full-length podcasts, other video information, tutorials on there. Also on all the major podcast platforms and social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc. So if you like this, go ahead and check more out on all those platforms.